Good morning, everybody. It's exciting to be standing here today to really mark a real momentous occasion. For me, to sit back over the last couple years and watch the efforts of dedicated individuals, whether they were adults or whether they were young people who were not only competitors but advocates for something that just means so much to them, and that's the sport of girls wrestling. It's about their efforts to finally sanction girls wrestling as a PIAA official sport. Pennsylvania, and I say this with great pride, is the epicenter of wrestling in this country and around the world. And you see that on every level. And there was one component that was missing from that equation. And I'm so happy to say today that with the efforts of so many and so many commitments by schools all across this Commonwealth, that piece of the puzzle is now complete, and we are now going to have sanctioned PIAA girls wrestling in Pennsylvania.
I'm very proud. I think I can say the same for her. It's hard for me to even put into words, how big this is. It's a really happy moment, for not only in my life and her life, but in just girls wrestling in general. It's like a sigh of relief. We finally got to this, landmark. We celebrate for today, but the work keeps going, and we just keep pushing and pushing for this.
I honestly never thought that I would be here in 10 years or anything. This is a very big thing for me, just because I went into wrestling because I thought it would be fun, and then I saw it was boys and there was not a girl team, and I was like, well, there's something missing, and now we have it. So I'm very exciting for the outcome.
It's a little surreal that we're here in Harrisburg, that we were the 100th team. I mean, I've been talking to Liz about this for the last 2 seasons, and you believe it's going to happen, but you're just not quite 100% sure. And to see how it all kind of played out, to be the 100th, to be invited out here, to have gone to school with a representative that happened to be here, it was, it's just an awesome experience for Pennridge. I think this helps us boost this program to just incredible numbers. It was really fun. I couldn't wait till when we finally found out we were coming to Harrisburg. I got to see them at the lift, and I told both of them that there's a chance for going out to Harrisburg to do this, and just to see, the excitement, the joy, the relief in them that it's actually happening, that this is going to become something that they'll be remembered for. I mean, they've been in a room with a bunch of boys for a long time, grinding, working, wrestling boys, and to give them this, it's, as a father, as a coach, it's just an incredible accomplishment.
It's no secret that girls in sports often get overlooked and don't receive the same opportunities as the boys do. However, now there are more opportunities than ever before for female wrestlers to compete in college. More colleges now offer scholarships and other incentives to attract female wrestlers to their programs.
Across PA, the wrestling mat was rolled out, and girls were invited to step on it. And girls have excitedly accepted the invitation, as if they've been waiting for that invitation for a really long time. To the 100th school now, Elizabeth Watts Valdez, Pennridge High School.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Watts. This is my second year wrestling for Pennridge High School. Wrestling is a great sport for girls because wrestling generally is a sport that pushes you to your best self, and it pushes you to your limits. And as a girl wrestler, there's an extra sense of accomplishment, because not only are you doing a sport that's pushing you to your limit, but you're a girl, and that means a lot in a sport that's just male dominated. And being the 100th sport to approve, being the 100th school to approve this was awesome, because it makes you feel seen and it makes you feel heard. Being in a school with only 2 girls so far on the team, it's also awesome because it just invites other girls, and it'll just build onto the sport. Can't wait to celebrate when girls wrestling is sanctioned and I can compete for a PIAA state title. Thank you all. We just ended a new chapter, being able to sanction it in Pennsylvania. The start is, just getting it to grow, getting it to 400 schools that have a girls team. Just being able to, push and push and push and push. because it's just the beginning.
And on the other side of that bookend, I have to say a special thank you to Pennridge, and it's ironic, the athletic director is my former college football teammate, but every school in between here too for stepping up.
Right now, please don't stop. Please don't stop pushing. 100 isn't the end. With 472 schools having wrestling in our state, there's room for more.
My dream is just to be able to, make a name for myself in this sport, and not only Pennridge, but again, like the sport in general. Be able to come here years later, and then be able to coach the future girls that'll, put Pennridge on the map, as they say. That's a big dream of mine, just to really grow in the sport.
Yeah, I could say the same, like, to look back at, like, that I was here and I would be like a coach and the girls are going to be on that stage and I'm coaching them. That's a really big dream of mine, seeing how big the accomplishment that was, like, that I was here when I was younger, and now the girls that I'm coaching are going to be here, and I'm excited for that.